We're fighting for our lives here.
We're trying to stick marshmallows in our boobs.
Welcome everyone, how's everyone doing? This is Flair of the Mythic Duo along with my partner Umbry. Today we are being joined by two wonderful, lovely guests. To my right, we have the lovely, first of all, BuiChuba. Right next to her is the wonderful, lovely, I super believe that they are a fusion of Umbry and I, MapleChicken. Umbry, I think it's time for us to gather around the camp.
I'm holding this marshmallow for something, I guess.
Maple, you just went on a hiatus and you just came back. So how'd that go?
Yeah, I went on a hiatus, started streaming almost 3 years ago now. We're coming up with my 3-year anniversary in June. I'm just gonna lay out my day for you. I wake up at 8:30 and then I start work at 9. I work from home. From 5:30 to 6:30 I eat. At 6:30 I get set up for stream. I stream from 7 p.m. till midnight. Then from midnight till 1 a.m. I'm making content. And then from like 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. I spend like a little bit of free time with friends or partners, and then I go to bed at like 2 a.m. and then get up again at 8:30 every day for 3 years.
I feel that.
So then I took a hiatus because on top of all of that, I also added in packing, moving, renovating, and it was just killing me. It was killing me.
No,
so
that sounds like a lot.
I had to take the time to focus on the move.
Bui, your name is like almost like a fun playoff on the word VTuber. It's BuiChuba, right?
Is that what it was supposed to be? Okay.
So it's I think, katakana for VTuber. Yeah, virtual YouTuber in Japanese. I used to be a lot in VR chat. I spent a lot of my time in the Japanese worlds. And so I had a couple friends and then they were like, oh, VTuber. And I was like,
oh, that's really cute.
I'm gonna go back to Maple for another question here. What made you want to become a VTuber?
Well, I saw the Anthony Padilla video about VTubers with like Iron Mouse and Neanners on it like
Really?
a long time ago. Yeah, that was my first introduction to VTubers. When I saw that video, I was in my depression girl era where I just got up, went to work, went to sleep every day. And then I saw that video and I remember turning to my partner and just being like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I would frickin' rock at this. And then I did nothing about it for like a whole 2 years.
That's crazy. Because I remember watching that video too, so I know what video you're talking about.
Yeah.
A few years later, I was starting to come out of my like depression era, and I started playing Final Fantasy 14 online. And I met a big group of people that were really, really connected. And 2 of those people in that group were VTubers. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had seen this. This is so cool. And they were kind of like really casual VTubers. They had like been on again, off again. And when they were starting back up, they were like, hey, you should do this too. We should make like a little VTuber group. And I was like, yeah, that would be fun, but I don't know how to do it. So my partner at the time basically was like, I'll show you how. And they like set it all up for me and was like, all right, click go live. I was like, what? No, we just set it up. And they're like, if you don't click it now, you won't click it. So click it.
Oh my God.
I did my first stream on June 16th, 2022. And I've been doing consistent ever since then, since that very first stream.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
We still have to answer this question though. What made you want to become a VTuber?
oh. I don't know if I should be honest with this one.
What was that? It's okay. If you don't want to answer it, you don't have to answer it. It's okay.
Well, because it's kind of... Okay, I watched a lot of like Fubuki back in like 2015 and watched a lot of HoloLive. And then I came back to the States around 2017, 2018, and I was diagnosed with cancer. And then one of my friends in VR chat was like, oh, you should be like a VTuber. You should try it out. And I was like, oh. And so we tried looking up a bunch of things and they're like, there's this Japanese program called Vroid. You could make your model. And I made my first model and she was like a galaxy made fox. I think like after a year, I got into remission and I was getting better and I started taking streaming a little more seriously. So like towards the end of 2019, I started going to college again. And then I got more tumors. And then I met like a really abusive partner.
Oh, wow.
And then
this got so dark.
That's okay. We're on.
I started VTubing because I didn't want to be alone. Technically, this is gonna sound really I didn't want to die alone.
Wait.
So I was like
in remission,
I started VTubing. Yeah, no, I'm good now. I just have a lot of health issues.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad you're doing a lot better though.
You know what's funny too? Like first week of streaming, like full on streaming, I did St. Jude Overwatch 24 hours. And like the first 3 days of streaming, I got affiliate.
Oh my god.
I was just like, I'm gonna do donation for St. Jude. And then I think my first VTuber friend that came in was Micah. He rated me and he was like, congratulations on affiliate. I was like, what the is affiliate?
Affiliate. Thank you both for being on here with us. I really appreciate it. A lot of fun.
Thank you for
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, guys. So be sure to go
guys.
follow MapleChicken and BuiChuba.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.